Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in and welcome to my new room. It's a work in progress where I'm at. We're going to go out to the studio in just a moment. But I wanted to just start here in my little room that I'm staying in right now. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome in. Come on in. I'm so excited to show you guys this studio space. It's just full of possibilities and potentials. Hi, itty bitty. Oh man, but for now, this is my room. I'm gonna paint it in the next couple of days. It's gonna be this beautiful green. So I'm gonna get this room nice and green and foresty and feeling cozy. Hi, Jay Hoodie. Hey, everybody. So first and foremost, I had to set up my altar space and have that anchor point through all this transition, just to have a place I can go and be one with spirit and connect. Ooh, I'm going to try to pronounce this. No Mithe Karakal has joined. Hello, welcome. I love you all so much. All right, so what do I want to do before I show you the art studio? I'm just going off the cuff. This is, I had told myself earlier last week that I couldn't, that I might not have time to do the full moon live. But that I had to, and I was kind of putting a lot of pressure on myself to do that. Hi, Ariel. Hi, Kindness. Hi, Dream State. So all this pressure was mounting, and then, if you've been kind of keeping up with the storyline, I've been helping my dad move in out of his RV and into this house, and there's just so much involved with that. And at a certain point, I had to just say, look, I just don't have the time, the space, the energy to keep acting like I have all the time and space and energy. And at the last live that we did, when we were talking about Virgo, and we were talking about routines being flexible, High Intentional Homestead, I really had to keep giving myself that medicine that I gave you all last week. And remember that this week is not last week, and I have to adjust as necessary and build routines based on the heart. And so for me this week, that meant pulling back, but I missed you all so much. I was like, I still want to go live, but how do I do that without making all these prompts and graphics and all the things that it looks so maybe easy on the outside, but it actually does take a lot of energy and work from me. I'm like, screw it. Just go live, say hi, show them your studio space, and let them be a part of this experience. I am very happy, Gabrielle. Thank you for noticing. I got my disco ball. It's on. It's a party every day. Woo, woo. Hi, Cosmic Light. I actually got these from a local creator at the Herbal Festival. Was it earlier this month? Hannah. I put her in my story. She's actually a pottery artist. She's absolutely incredible, but she also had these adorable earrings, and I was like, I gotta get me some disco balls. So anyways, again, this is my cool little altar space. Hey, Melanie. All right, are you guys ready to go see the studio? It's super cool, and I'm so excited to get your ideas. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of this room. So again, I'm going to paint all these walls green. I can't wait to show you what it's going to look like afterwards, because it's going to be amazing. Let's go through the house. And hopefully you can hear me okay. I have the mic on. Let's see. Oh, there's my daddy. You might catch a a peek of him in the background. It's my dear daddy. I love him. Come over for a barbecue, guys. Look at those cool barns. Dad said that one's his. Don't touch it. That one's his. But that one's mine. All mine. He said I could do whatever I want with it. I mean, what more would a creator dream of than being told they can do whatever they want? So here is, I'm going to switch the camera around just a moment, if I can. Can I switch the camera on this? Does anybody know? Maybe I can't. I don't think I can switch the camera. Okay, I'll just turn around so you can see. So before we go in, we've got these cool steps leading up to these double doors. And I was thinking I would paint wings on the doors or something, so that when they open, it's like the wings opening. So that's my idea for right now. I'd love to hear what you think. And I definitely want to get some sunflowers planted on either side of the stairs, get some nature action going, because right now it's kind of plain. But I love the barn red. It's so cool. Yay! Love the wings ideas. Yeah, I think it would be super dope. Oh, there's a little white butterfly just flew right past. So blessed. And we're gonna get chickens. So eventually we'll have a little farm going on soon here. So come on inside. Just gotta unlatch the. Okay, are you ready? Are you really, really ready to see? Okay, let's go. Ah. Ah. Oh, look it. There's electricity. Look, there's electricity in here, y'all. There's plugs. Oh, I can't, like, there's shelving. Think of all the things. I can put all the things, all the supplies. Get a big easel going there. Some more shelves. There's some old things in here like screens and doors. I almost kind of don't want to waste them. I'm not sure how I could do something cool with them. But there's like the footboard of a bed. This cute little bird cage. I'm going to keep this bird cage too. This is actually kind of a symbolic thing in one of the stories that I'm writing as a bird cage. And so I want to keep it to remind me of my novel that I'm writing. But yeah, there's already some like wood planks left up here. I'm going to get those down and see, what's possible. Let me prop the doors open. I figured out that these leftover wood planks, when placed just so, will keep the barn doors from closing. So. I may get a more modern solution for that in the future, but for now, wood planks work. So here's the thing. I want to start hearing your ideas, because what I'm thinking with this ceiling, I was in here the other day and I was like, oh my God, it's a rainbow. I could make it a rainbow. So at first I thought the big flat spots, I would paint a color, each one a color. And then these ones here, maybe white. But then I had the idea of maybe this part being white and these being each the color of the rainbow. So whenever I look up, the ceiling of this place would just literally be a rainbow. I think that would be super cool. Melly, thanks for the idea. Old doors are good for table and desk creations. You are so right. Like if I got a couple sawhorses, and then I could set one of those doors across it, and that's my table. Because I would love one day to have one of those. I would love one day to have one of those, you know, tool things with casters, and you could roll them around, but they're like $500. So I think maybe. Okay, the door is fine now. I think maybe just using the doors and some sawhorses would definitely solve that problem. Maybe hang different color crystals from the ceilings. Yeah, I love that idea, Gabrielle. You know, we got to get some crystals in here, and we definitely will. In fact, my dad, speaking of the ceiling, my dad wants to take the ceiling fan from the kitchen down, and he asked me if I wanted it in here. So I might end up replacing this little bulb with a ceiling fan just to get some airflow and circulation. Hi, Wings. But yeah, I'd really want to paint the walls. There's just so many things we could do in here. And my hope and intention is eventually that I'll just start filming all my lives from in here inside the studio, and you all can come visit me in my little barn. And we can chat and talk and connect, and I can show you what I've been working on. And, you know, we can have some private alone time to connect with spirit and channel messages and all of that. So I'm really excited about sharing this with you. Hi, Dancing Warrior Goddess. So yeah, so I realize now I completely forgot to bring my whiteboard, but that's okay. Oh, I have to tell you about this bag. Okay, so the previous owners to this house had a pile of keys to who knows what. Like a pile of keys to things we don't even know what they go to. My dad doesn't care. He's going to change all the locks anyways. So I told him, do not throw away those keys. I need them for an art project. So I asked him to keep them. I'm working on a painting series all about home, and when I saw these keys, I thought, that's the missing piece for the one that I have right now that feels incomplete. I think it needed these keys, so here they are. I'm gonna somehow adhere them to canvas. So if you know how to do that, how to glue things onto canvas without kind of messing it up, that would be great. I would love to know. Because that's what I have planned for that. Thank you. I'm going to create beautiful things here. I do believe 2 keys to the universe. Yes. There's also a plank of glass in here that I think could be cool to do something with. So yeah, so what else? Let me find myself a little seat. Oh, I know. I can sit on the little steps. Okay, here we go. Ooh, sun's a little bright. Let's get the lighting right. I'm just going to keep scooting back on this till I find my spot. There we go. That looks good. That seems like the lighting is okay. Here, how about that? Okay. Yay. Yeah. I am so stoked. I have to share with you guys that this is like the 3rd house that my dad went for. He came out here in like July or end of June or something, and oh my God, the market, the real estate market, it seems like everywhere was just insane, and he was having so much trouble finding a home. And then he would find one, put an offer in on it, have it be accepted. We'd think, we got our house. I'd start dreaming of all the things, and then something would happen and it would fall through. The inspection went wrong on the first one, and there was so much that needed fixed. that my dad was like, I just can't deal with this house. So he keeps searching and he keeps searching, and then he finds the second one. And with the second house, you know, it had a tiny little studio, like shed thing, and, you know, it was okay. And it seemed like that one was going to work out. Put an offer, it was accepted. He was actually the first person to even look at it. Like, it was on the market and he jumped on it right away. So we're all thinking, this is the one, this is how it's going to be, starting to plan. And then during the inspection, they figured out that house had a bunch of black mold in it. So now, you know, he's out again. And when you, I don't know how many of you are homeowners, but when you go to buy a house, you have to front some money for inspections and appraisals. It's not cheap. And so you don't kind of get your money back if it doesn't work out. So he kept paying all this money and having it not work out, and paying it and having it not work out. And bless his heart, you know, we just lost my mom, his wife, like a year and a half ago, and he's trying to change his life, and he's having all these disappointments. And I just learned so much from watching him about faith and about believing that, you know, when things happen to us that seem horrible or like not what we wanted, where do we find the strength to keep believing that is possible? And so we kept believing and we kept trying, and I did have to at some points, you know, encourage my dad to keep believing and to keep going, because he wanted to give up. And I don't blame him, right? It's hard. So then he found this house. And I'll be honest, when he shared me this house, I said, ugh, like, I am not feeling all that dark wood paneling inside. Like, it just didn't look like the vision I had in my head. But again, I've been really practicing and encouraging you all to practice surrendering and just trusting that everything is conspiring for your good, and that somehow, some way, this is actually exactly what you need beyond your understanding. It's what you need. And so the more and more that this house came together, the more I realized it is exactly, like, it is above and beyond what I dreamt of, what I wanted, what I was hoping he would find for us. Because my family's all moving from California over here to live with him. And this studio barn is an absolute testament, proof, complete and utter proof that keep believing in your dreams, keep believing that your desires, your heartfelt desires, have been heard by the universe. Like, just lift your hands off the steering wheel a little bit so that God universe can step in and steer you where you need to go. And trust that once you get there, then you'll recognize how wise and how blessed and how magical your journey has been. I have met so many incredible people here. I mean, there's like a psychic expo in the next town over, like 2 weeks from now. I mean, I've met creators who are doing incredible things just around the corner from me. Those shelves that was in the background, that's my altar now. Someone in town creates those. I found a chaise lounge that's beyond my wildest dreams. I can't wait to show you. It's still wrapped up right now, but it's freaking gorgeous. The craziest peacock blue color. Like, I absolutely love it. And it was being held by a photographer. So, like, all these crazy connections with creators, and just blessings. So I could have never, like, fathomed that. I hope you're understanding that I couldn't have, like, sat down and planned that. But in my heart of hearts, I know what it feels like, my dream life, where I'm surrounded by creative people and I'm surrounded by people who care about the planet and who want to live differently and align themselves with just wholeness and joy and peace. And I find that so deeply in you all and those of you who really love this community. And then to have it manifest in my lifestyle and the way that I get to start living day to day is just, I don't know. I think about the me I think about the me who wanted to jump off a bridge. I think about the me who wanted to take all those pills and never wake up. Who felt so trapped by life and so stuck doing things she hated every day, but told that that's what you're supposed to want, that's what you're supposed to go for in life. And I feel like if I could talk to her and try to tell her what this looks like now, she would laugh at me. And say, yeah, right. Maybe in my dreams. And it's real. It's here. I literally pinched myself the other day in bed. Like, I had to cause myself some physical pain just to remind me, like, this is real. And thank you, Dream State, for reminding me that about my higher calling. You know, I think it was Itty Bitty I was chatting with the other day and saying that I truly do feel like my future self pulled me forward through all those moments, whispering a promise in my ear that it gets better. Like, you have no idea, but it gets better. I promise you, please just hold on one more day. And I am so, so glad that I listened. I am so glad that I kept believing, even if, you know, that belief was riddled with doubt and fear and unknowing of, like, how is it even possible? And just keep stepping forward every day. So I am so devoted to each and every single one of you. I am so devoted to you and your creativity and your mission and your purpose and the things that are on your heart to bring into this world. If no one else in your life believes in you, please know that I do. I do, because I am you. I am that dreamer. I am that artist. I am that creator. I am that person who pushed paperwork and stapled documents and did spreadsheets, all the while thinking, like, what the fuck, this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I know the agony. And I believe in your dream. I don't care what it is. You could want to crochet baby booties for the rest of your life. Or I don't even know. And I don't care. That's the thing. Like, I think it's amazing whatever you want to do. And I believe in you. And this community believes in you, because every single person who's here with Awakened Creators for the long haul, you know, I'm not talking about the people who like see one post, think it's cute, and then they realize, oh no, I don't know about this. I'm talking about those of you who are here on this live, who are committed to this community. You are surrounded by people who believe in you. You are surrounded by people who believe in what you're doing. It's not just me. It's everyone here. Your family. I have always, since the day I got my domain name, weareawakenedcreators.com. It is about we, it is about us, it is about family, it is about finding your people. And you are my people, and I am your people, and I am so happy to be here and to share this journey with you and to show you that dreams come true. And I know so many of you have stories to prove that dreams come true, and that's why I love doing the featured creators, to show you that other people are doing this, that other people are devoting to their heart and are finding joy in their life and healing in their life. So I call on you to keep your hearts and eyes open for other creators who you believe are making magic happen, who you believe are in alignment with the mission of this community, which is to radiate more and more love on this planet simply by doing what we love. And when you find those people and when you recognize those people, you bring them here. You say, come here, come to this house, this Awakened Creators house, because there are people you need to meet. There are people you need to know. There are people you need to surround yourself with, creators who believe in you. And I think your creations are amazing. And guess what? I'm going to recommend you be the featured creator this month, and send me their profile. Send them to me. Tell me, this person needs to be featured. They are amazing. You can do it in secret. You can tell them that you're going to nominate them. I don't care, but I want to start having weekly. Right now, I know it's been like once a month. Weekly, I want to start highlighting somebody who's doing the work, who's showing up for their heart work, who's devoting themselves to what they love. So when you find these people, recognize these people, you send them this way, you send them to me, and I will feature them. So we got a lot of work to do, y'all. Look at this blank canvas that's just dying to be made even more magical. And you are going to get to see every single step of it, because I am no longer hiding. I am no longer waiting until it's all polished before I show it to you. That's my full moon in Aries devotion of like, this is what I'm surrendering with this full moon. The need to show up polished. The need to show up like I know what I'm doing, or I know what I'm talking about. Like, this is just me. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you either like it or you don't. I had fried chicken before I got on camera. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm just me. And I believe in what I'm doing. I believe in the difference that we are making. And I believe in the possibilities for this community. So yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot more of me, a lot more of the more simple, just day to day, this is what's happening, because that's just the real life. That's how a creator exists. You know, I've got kids, I've got partners, I've got parents that I take care of. Like, I have a life, and and I know you all too. Like, why I don't, there's no need to hide. There's no need to hide at all. Gabrielle, I can't wait to see my own art too. Because I don't know what I'm going to create. I have so many ideas and paintings just screaming to come out of me. And not even paintings only, like books that have just been patiently waiting for me to get back to them. I really want to try sculpting. I always loved playing with clay. I just want to do everything. I want to do everything. I just want to play the rest of my life. I want to have a place like this, and I want to just play, and I want to create, and I want to inspire other people to do that, and I want to deepen my relationship with spirit all day, every day, and just continue to learn and grow as a being on this planet. So you're gonna get to see it all, and I am so excited to share it with you. And I appreciate all of your love and support, and especially your understanding that, like, you know, I need to pull back a little bit on posting and making reels and all that stuff to just focus on where I'm at right now. Where I'm at right now is I'm helping Dad move in. So this is the first of many magical live moments in the Cosmic Barn Studio. Oh my God. Yes, Cosmic Barn Studio. Okay, that's it. Screw the white in the big planks. We're going black with like splattered stars and like galaxies and then rainbow. So it'll be a rainbow in outer space. Thank you, Dream State. A rainbow in outer space. That will be the ceiling. Thank you very much. And I cannot wait to do that and show you and make a complete mess. When I was a kid, one of the things I always wanted to do was to splatter paint my bedroom. And of course, my parents were like, no, you're not allowed to make messes like that. But that was always my dream. I was like, I want black, and I want to just splatter paint everywhere. So yeah, let's do it. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what it's supposed to be, because my dad was talking about getting me an airbrush. And you can do like swirly galaxies and stuff with that airbrush. Oh, it's gonna look so cool. Okay. Thank you for that idea. Yes, splatter splash all over. I cannot wait for this floor to be just like covered in paint. Like every color I've ever used in every painting, just drenched in paint. I think it's gonna be amazing. Like, some things just get better with time, right? And I want to say that studio spaces are one of those things. Like, I don't know about you all. Maybe there's some of you who are neat and tidy, but I get very suspicious when I see reels or pictures of like an art studio that's like super neat and tidy. I'm like, are you really creating in there? Or did you just clean that up for Instagram? Because my stuff doesn't look anything like that. My mess is all over the place. Not knocking anybody who seriously, if like you are neat and tidy, like that's dope. I could probably learn some tricks from you about how to organize things, because I'll definitely be looking for advice regarding that, like how to organize the brushes, and I've seen some cool ideas on Pinterest. So, but yeah, itty bitty on messy as well. Yes. Well, yeah, and you do abstract stuff like me, so it's kind of just like, it comes with the territory. Like, an abstract artist, not meant to be clean and tidy. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, how are we doing on time? Let's see. It's 12:30 for me. Yeah, like even with my writing, I remember when I used to have an office with a desk that I set up for writing. I cleaned it once. I remember I took a picture and posted on Instagram. If you scroll down long enough, you'll see the picture of my neat and tidy writing desk. That happened one time. That happened one time. It never looked like that ever again. I think I had just finished some classes or something, and I like got a cleaning fever and I wanted to just clean everything. But yeah, no, it's papers everywhere, and notebooks and crystals and all the things. So I clean my station for a fresh start and then happily trash it. Hey, you know, that reminds me, so I'm just gonna, like, full disclosure here. Cassandra from Dream State Visions, shout out. She's totally like my best friend in the whole wide universe. And now we live somewhat close to each other. I asked her to come over and help me paint because my dad wants to do murals on the outside of the barns in memoriam of my mother who passed away. Now that I've said that, I understand that some others of you may be within proximity. I'm not sure. However, if you are, I legit would love to meet you in person. That's one of my ultimate goals with Awakened Creators, is to start traveling the world and having little meetups where we can all get together and connect and talk and learn some things, and then, you know, create together and just commune. So we can start small with what we have, which is just like, if you want to connect and you're nearby Bristol, Virginia, hit me up. Let's hang out. Come paint a little something on the mural, or even if, you know, if that's not your mode of expression, like, you can just come and sign your name. Like, wouldn't that be cool if there was, like, maybe I'll do a plank across one of these walls and people can just come when Awakened Creators come by to visit. They can just sign your name. Maybe you write a poem on the wall, and I'll make it so it's something I could take off to take to my new home when it's ready, because this is not the end of my dream. I hope you know that. This is just the beginning of my dream. This is just a little sprinkle of where it goes from here, because I have every intention to build my own home and have every single thing in that home either made by a creator, preferably from this community, or vintage or thrifted or repurposed. So the concept with this house, which I want to host retreats at eventually, is that it will vibrate so hard with love, because every single thing, and down to the silverware, like, I will find someone who's making handmade silverware and, you know, buy that just to have that, because I don't want anything in the house that's like Amazon or, you know, Walmart or something. Like, I want it all to come from love. So ultimately, that is my big dream. And then to have retreats there, getaways there. When I travel, you know, Airbnb the house to people in the community, like exclusively to people in the Awakened Creators community. So if you ever want to, like, come stay at my house, you have to be in the Awakened Creators community to book it. So that kind of stuff, I think it would be really cool. Just like a home base for people to go to receive love. Yeah. So lots planned, lots dreamed, not planned. That's not up to me, but lots dreamed, and we'll see how it all goes and flows. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to talk about or receive guidance on or ask me? I'm just going to kind of open myself up for a moment to receive the next steps for this live before we part ways. I had intended to bring my whiteboard out here to channel some messages, but I forgot it in the house. So clearly that was not the plan today. So something else must be brewing. Let me see if I can set up my tripod. There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll just kind of breathe together for a moment. How does that sound? Can you still hear me okay? You are going to be helping fill so many cups. Bless you, Gabrielle. You are very psychic, my dear, because that is exactly the vision that the universe gave me. They showed me, I don't know if I've ever shared this, they showed me as a woman on the beach, almost like the Queen of Cups, if you know the tarot and the Queen of Cups card, like that, on the beach. And there were all this line of children. They were like the inner children. And they were all coming to me with their cups to be filled, to help them, show them how to fill their cups. And I've held on to that vision of like, that is, because the texture of the dream was a message of like, this is who you shall become, kind of energy to the dream. And, you know, I think that it's very aligned. And that is what I'm trying to do, is trying to help you all fill your own cups. Anyone else not have the energy to post for a while? Yeah, Wings, you know what? I think that you're onto something because, hey, we just had the autumn equinox. Even nature is like, at least in the northern hemisphere, even nature is like, it's time to slow down. It's time to do less. It's time to go in. It's time to start, you know, taking a step back and reflecting on things. So I think that it's totally natural and normal that, you know, either you're tapping into the seasonal shift or you've got stuff personally going on, and that's fine. Like, can we please give ourselves permission to freaking rest when we want to rest? I am so sick of this cultural obsession with working ourselves to the bone. That is not how you show up at your best. That is not how you become the most caring person. I remember in grad school learning about a study. It was called like the Good Samaritan study or something. And it literally showed that people who are in the most of a rush with life are like the least compassionate people. So in order for us to stay in our heart, to stay in alignment, to stay in that place, not just so we can create well, right? Not just so that we can create from our heart, but so that we can be in our heart in our relationships, so that we can be in our heart when we go to work, you know, so that we can be in our heart when we interact with our children, with our family members, with our neighbors. Like, if we are pressuring ourselves to do, go, and we're constantly over here detached from heart and overly attached to our ego or our mind or our to-do list or all this stuff, then we're going to miss opportunities to bring peace. We're going to miss opportunities to spread love. We're going to miss opportunities to receive love from other people, because we'll be so hyper-focused on getting all this stuff done. So absolutely, I give you full and complete permission. When you feel like taking a break, you take a break. And you do not let anyone make you feel guilty about it, especially yourself, right? Especially yourself. Yeah, trying to post daily. If it feels good to you, like that's the answer, right? Does it feel good to you, or do you feel like you're just doing it because you're supposed to? Because what would the energetics fingerprint of doing it because you think you're supposed to be? Probably not very, very high vibe, probably not very attractive is what I mean by saying high vibe. I don't mean it as like a hierarchical, I'm better than you thing, or that I have to be perfect. It's that is your heart vibrating way out here where you're attracting all of this love to you and opportunities to feel good, or are you, restricted and the energy is like held up here? Or here, right? And then you get headaches and you feel stress and anxiety and all that stuff. So we are going to start doing a lot of deep diving. I have downloaded some new ways of understanding heart alignment that my beloved is going to help me translate into a usable piece of information for the community. So I'm excited to bring that to you. That like just came in the other day. And I think will help demystify this concept that I've presented of like aligning to your heart. This will help those of us who think a little bit more like logically than intuitively, but we need to just see it in steps. This new scale and thing that I've downloaded is going to help a lot, I think. So I can't wait to share that with you, add that to the heart alignment feature of Awakened Creators so you guys can develop some new skills. Yeah. No, I'm with you, Wings. Like, I don't like the hustle culture either, but I do feel the pressure of it. I get caught up in it all the time. I'm right there with you. Especially as, an entrepreneur, trying to start my own business, trying to monetize my passions. Like, you feel that pressure a lot. And I'm so glad you're working on your poetry book. Oh, Gabrielle has a great idea. One day of the week, she just creates and takes the rest from social media. It's fantastic. Yeah, I do too. I try to pick a day. I don't always have it planned, but I do like to step away for a day and just do nothing. On social media or like with the business or anything. So this has been so wonderful. And Mary Carmen, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Hello, love. Oh, have you seen the things that she is creating lately? Holy smokes. From one abstract artist to another, I'm just telling you, you legit inspire the F out of me. Like, your stuff is amazing. And if you're not already teaching classes about it, you need to be. But I think you are. I think you do. So check them out. Okay. What time is it? How are we doing? Got about 10 minutes left. So let's bless this place together. Let's bless this place together. Will you help me bless this place and bless this community? Yes, that is the right next step here. So we're gonna get some yam vibrations going up in this cosmic barn. So get yourself settled if you can, if you want to join us. Comfy, sitting upright but not stiff, and just settling into your seat. Focusing on your breath for just a moment, noticing if you're breathing fast or slow, shallow or deep, and just paying attention to it, not trying to control it or change it. Watching it shift and change on its own as you focus. And let's give this place some yum chants together. So we're going to take a deep inhale in through our nose, and we're going to chant yum, which is the seed sound to the heart chakra, and help activate. You should feel that those syllables vibrating from your chest space. Okay, so let's begin. Nice deep inhale. Last one. Dearest God, blessed being of light, to the universe of which we are a part and the all that is, thank you so much for this sacred moment in space and time to connect together, to love together, to cry together, to laugh together, to learn together, to share together, to be together, to understand together. Thank you for blessing each and every one of us with this community, with these friendships, with this creative family, with these opportunities to grow as people, to grow in our love for ourselves, for our hearts, for our art, for everything about our lives, to learn to love our lives. Thank you so much for the blessing that is this space, that are these energies here to bless this space now, to cast into every single nook and cranny and corner beams of bright white light shining like through a prism into all of the colors of the rainbow, filled with love, filled with joy, filled with tears of healing. May every single live ever recorded in this cosmic barn be of the highest and greatest service. May it bless every single soul who ever watches it, present and future. May it inspire their hearts to open, their souls to remember who they are and that they are created for a reason, that they are here to live a life of joy and fulfillment, that that is their only purpose, in whatever way that looks for them. Bring each and every one of us the peace of knowing that our paths are destined, that our dreams are meant to come true, and everything that we desire is possible for us if we just keep believing, keep open to possibilities, and allow you, infinite intelligence, to work your magic, to bring it together for us, to listen to our hearts, the hearts of the little children within us who are staring out their windows, staring up at the stars, wishing for a life that they love. Thank you for hearing us. Thank you for blessing us with this breath, with these bodies, with these bones and this blood. May we use them and move them in ways that spread love, in ways that share joy and bring comfort to those around us. Thank you so much for every single person here on this planet doing the work, committing to their heart. Give them the strength with this full moon in Aries to continue believing in their mission, a mission of peace, a mission of gratitude for all the simple beauties of life, that it doesn't have to be hard and it doesn't need to be complicated. It's already so beautiful. We just need to open ourselves up to enjoy it. Thank you so much for blessing me with the opportunity to even be here today. And each and every one of us to be here today. And as we speak it, so it shall be done. And so it is. Full moon blessings to you all. Thank you so much for being devoted to your heart, to your art, to yourself. You are the magic makers on this planet. We are the real life Care Bears, shooting rainbows from our bellies. Keep up the good work. You are healing more people than you realize, including yourself, by just living your life and enjoying your life and finding greater peace and alignment in your life. So thank you so much for being here. Oh my goodness, what is next? What is next? Oh, I'm going back to California next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I have to go back and I need to pack my paintings. Shout out to my beloved, but I don't trust him to pack my paintings. So I'm flying back to pack my paintings myself and to get my kitty. And then I'll be coming back. And while I'm there, I'm so excited I get to go to an art show and say goodbye to my beloved friend, Tracy Polkonico, who's also an incredible awakened creator. So I'm going to go to an art show, see her creations, give her a big hug goodbye, or see you later, and then get back on a plane to come home. And then I think there's a new moon in Libra. So we will get back to our regularly scheduled programming very soon. But also some new stuff, because I don't want to just keep doing the same old thing. That's boring for me. So I'm going to keep switching it up, but I will stay dedicated to the new moon and full moons because I love them and I think they're important check-in points for us on our journeys. Creativity is such a cyclical energy that I think it really trains you well to like be in touch with the moons and the moon cycles, that you can learn a lot from that as a creator specifically. So let's happy dance. We did it! Woohoo! I'm so excited. I love you all so much. Thank you for sharing this special moment with me. You are the first creators to see this space, and I feel so blessed to have you here to hear my journey and to just celebrate this moment with me. And I love you so much. I just love you. I love you so much. I'll talk to you guys again very soon, very soon. We'll be together again, okay? I love you. Bye for now.